Hello, my name is Chastity McCarthy, and today I'm presenting to you on Toyota's malfunction with quality control and how the media caused a lack of support for the brand. Back in 2010-2012, Toyota was faced with some problems regarding floor mats that caused acceleration that was not meant to happen. They began to change their quality control initiatives to lower costs. So they began to move their production plants from companies that had always produced a great product, such as Japan, to companies like Mexico that lowered the production quality in exchange for saving costs on those manufactured vehicles. The original CEO, Edward Denning, was from Japan and always had high standards. However, when he passed away and new CEOs took place, they thought that saving money was more important than quality. The cost-based decision made by Toyota led to a spiral of manufacturing defects in their vehicles. The first incident was made public on August 28, 2009, when an off-duty police officer in the California area faced some acceleration issue that caused him to plow into a light post and kill his family and himself on board. The officer and his family were all killed in the collision, and this led to investigation by the automobile manufacturer as to what was causing this. The initial report was that Toyota's floor mats were not properly fitted for the vehicles, and they were causing collisions like this due to unexplained acceleration because the mat was getting stuck under the gas pedal. However, after further investigation and the Los Angeles Times picking the story up, more cases occurred, and the Los Angeles Times said this is not what is causing this. After many unexplained cases and Toyota trying to cover the story, the Los Angeles Times dug further. Toyota launched back after the Los Angeles Times posted their initial stories saying, no, there are no manufacturer defects. This is not what is happening. Los Angeles Times is wrong. However, the Los Angeles Times went further. They started finding unblamed deaths. They started finding Toyota accidents and reporting those. They started kind of following lawsuits and settlement charges and finding out what was really going on with Toyota, leading Toyota to recall many products. Toyota ended up recalling 2.3 million vehicles due to gas pedal failure. Because of the way that the Los Angeles Times really took the story to heart and made sure that people driving these vehicles were safe, Toyota really had to just kind of take into account what was happening, bite the bullet, and say, we're sorry, something is wrong with our vehicle. So due to the media, Toyota had to handle this situation properly. This made Toyota look awful, that it took the media this much antagonizing reporting to actually come forth and be honest and transparent. I say thank you to the Los Angeles Times because I actually drove Toyota during this time. So in conclusion, Toyota still has lawsuits pending. So this is several years later. Most of the defects took place from 2008 to 2010. And you can see how it actually impacted the vehicle sales. You can see that at one point in time, they were actually rated #1 for vehicle sales back in 2007. And then you see that declining after the incidents. Declining definitely due to media backlash and transparency issues with vehicles, aside from the gas pedal manufacturing issues. Corporate leaders immediately had to seize control and find a systematic response for this crisis. I think that they now have a different way of handling things, and that definitely says a lot about their company. And they're starting to pick up sales again with their cooperation with media and consumers. So moving forward, Toyota needs to remain transparent and straightforward with its consumers, because covering up a problem is never the answer. You're going to be exposed. That's what media is for. Journalists are built on integrity and exposing truths in their job. If there is a way, they will find it. So thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope that it was informative. Support your media, support transparency, and be a good company.